Oof. Low-key a bad one to have going. Low-key a bad ad here. An ad refresh here. Okay, yeah, now we're talking. Okay. This is a locked-in tier list. This is a locked-in map tier list. CS map tier list. Going in order here with Ancient. This is a new map, bro. This is a new map. It's an exciting map. And for that reason, I love this. I love this map. I think it's one of the more fun ones you get. When you hop into a premier match, this is one of the goodies. You want to get into this one, honestly. I think this is a volatile one because a lot of people hate it. I love it. I think Anubis is one of the best maps, man. Honestly, I loved it. I think it got a lot of shit, and I think it got a lot of hate. And I've had some of my worst experiences in the entire game on Anubis, but my word, something about getting into the Anubis game, man, it just felt hot, bro. It just felt like you got first fucking pick. You got your first wave in World War I, bro. It's done, bro, but it's gonna be a lock. There's a chance. There's a chance, bro. So when I hop on Anubis, dude. Oh my gosh, you know it's gonna be a hot game, bro. I might have to put that in A tier as well. I feel like Assault is an ancient sleeper, bro. I feel like Assault is a fucking dormant giant, dude. Because this map, I don't know. For me personally, when I started playing, when I was a little gaffer, when I started playing, this was my fucking map, bro. Assault, dude. I don't know what it was about this map. It made me feel so dialed in. Maybe it's that it felt like a little bit like a Gary's Mod fucking Dark RP map or something. But, dude, crawling through those vents, dude. Crawling through those vents, getting shot in those vents, dude. That was a war zone, man. And you were a brave bird if you went into those vents, bro. But I was there every time. Like if you're on T side or CT side and you walk up to the subway platform, you feel like you're getting out of bounds. You're like way too high up. Something about this map, dude. It's just like, you know, I think nothing since this has felt like Assault. Nothing's come out that's felt like Assault, and it's gonna be so hard to fucking. It's impossible to recreate. This is such a goated map, bro. This is genuinely my S tier. I'll be honest. I'll put this in S. It's my S tier. I think I'm the only person to ever put that in S tier, but I'm gonna put it there proudly. Assembly, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really get into it that much. I think maybe it's just like a bad year for me. I was just not locked in. I might have to skip it, dude. I can't give it its justice. But Aztec is an old map, bro. Aztec is a fucking old map, dude. I feel like maybe I'm not even old enough to even talk about this map. I feel like I just heard stories. You just see this. This is the type of map you see in a 3 clicks Philip Villa video. Like this isn't real. This is a fucking ancient. Hello. This is a fucking old piece of history. I don't know, man. I can't talk on it too. I think I'm gonna have to leave it behind. Baggage though. Something about baggage. The new baggage is like a little bit more dialed in because there's just like a little more fun stuff to do in the map. But man, something about getting into an arms race and getting into baggage, just you know it's gonna be hell, bro. You know it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. It's just cross maps, verticality in a bad way. You kind of pray. Sometimes you want to pray for an underground spawn when you get in those tunnels, just because you know that's where you can kind of make a move. I'm not really sure. I guess this is just all maps, but I'm kind of caught off guard by a gun game map in here. I feel like I wasn't expecting this. So I don't know. In terms of gun game maps, I hated to see it coming, but low key I would win them all the time, bro. You get this is a good knifing map because you can just drop down on someone's head. So maybe it's a B. Cash, dude. Oh man, where do I begin? Cash. Oh my gosh, Cash, bro. This is like it's like you just said the name of like my first love, you know, Cash. It's like high school, bro. Feels like high school and I'm wearing my big hoodie in high school and my crush taps me on the shoulder and I turn around. Oh my gosh, who is it? It's Cash. This is just a map. I feel like this is a map I could personally recreate by memory. I spent so much time in Cash. I think it's such a fucking fun map, dude. There's so much to do. It's like I feel like this might be a weird take. I feel like it's like a predecessor to Nuke in the way you kind of play it, where you just sort of maybe it was because I was in fucking low ass elos at the time, but I feel like it's a map you just kind of run around. It's a map you don't get punished too hard for just running around. You can get a shotgun going on this map. and you'll have a blast, bro. So much to be. I mean, okay. First of all, cash. This is where the magic happens. Let's talk about Shroud on this map. Let's talk about Simple Graffiti. One of the graffitis on this map. This is a goated map, bro. I'll put it in it. Oh, this is top S for sure. It's not even close right now. That's just. That's just the fucking king of maps for FM Pone. Thank you, big bro. Canals, I feel like has a good collection. Still slept on map, equally slept on. I feel like it's I don't know, kind of forgotten, kind of a forgotten map. Just I think it could have been amazing. Is what I think Canals is. See now this is one that never splits any hairs. This is one that's just so dialed, and it's cobble. It's cobble, dude. It's cobble. You can't talk about CS without talking about cobble. You talk about old maps. People, you bring up old maps. Everyone is gonna say, cobblestone's the goat. You get on that map. It's just it's like nothing else. This is like, I feel like it could be the definitive CS:GO map. That's maybe stretching. That's maybe reaching. But it's such a classic map, and we miss it. I miss it in CS2. There's a lot of nostalgia for this map. And if nothing more, what a collection. What a collection to throw up there. It's the one that starts it all, I think. The one that started it all. The Cobblestone collection. Goated map, big castles, bro. Medieval chuds everywhere. Fucking absolutely loving this map. Myself included. What else can you say, bro? Top of Estia, that's where it's going to sit. That's where it's going to stay, bro. Until they make a shit remake and everyone crashes the fuck out, that's where it's going to stay. Dust 2, bro. Where do I begin? I was raised on Dust 2. I was raised on those fucking, could it be Moroccan streets of Dust 2. I was born out there. You know, that's where you come in. That's where you really come into your own as a young man. As a young squeaker playing this game, you get on Dust 2. Good luck, buddy. This is a serious map, bro. It's a serious map, but it's not. But it's an important map. I'll say that. It's an important map, so it's got to stay in A. Everyone knows this map. I feel like this is one of those maps. Dust 2 is a map that maybe this is a weird take. It's probably everyone's most played map, but nobody knows smokes for it or like flashes. You just kind of do whatever. It's kind of a do whatever map. And it's still in the active duty pool, you know. So there it is. What can you say? Inferno. Inferno, what do I say, dude? For my Italians out there, what do I say? What do I say to how do I address my people here? You know what I mean? How do I address my Italians out there? I love it. I absolutely love Inferno. I feel like people call it a rotation simulator. People call it a save simulator, maybe, because once you get a site, you never let it go. Once the T's take it, it's GG, bro. Unless you're in just unreal at this game. Once you're in there, you're stuck there. And it's just util hell. People say it's util hell. You can never. Banana's like game changing because it's just like whoever controls banana. He who controls banana controls the monkeys. I don't know, man. I think there's something about it. Maybe there's a little Italian, maybe a little Sicilian in me. Just that guitar, that strumming little guitar. I can hear him tuning that shit like it's like I'm really there. I feel like Inferno, it's set on a Sunday. It feels like to me. You get in there, there's a church, you know, there's bells ringing. Bells are always ringing in Inferno. In the olden days of Inferno before the remake, there was a tic-tac-toe board in T-Spawn. A little bit of fun. I feel like there's a little bit of fun in there. You know, it's a hard map to play, and it gets you tilted, but there's still a little bit of fun in there. There's a little guitar. There's a little Easter egg computer room. Those who know, you know, and it's just a little. It's a fun map. I feel like it's a fun map that people get a little too tilted about because, you know, the nades are a little too serious. Guys, it's nades. It's nades. There's gonna be nades, bro. It's Italy. We're in Italy. There's gonna be grenades. There's gonna be a smoke grenade. You know, we've been to Italy. This is serious. Speaking of Italy, I just talked all this spiel about Italy, bro. I talked about all this spiel about Italians. How do I feel about Italy, the map? You know, I'm not a made guy, so this might get me in some shit. But I have to say, I don't know. Oh god, I don't think I've played a single round of Mills. I don't think I even played one. I don't think I've played even one game on Mills. Maybe I'm not qualified to talk about this. I don't think I have the qualifications for this. Maybe I'm an old head, or I'm an old head. I don't even know what's going on here. Let's just skip it. We'll skip it. Oh, Mirage. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Mirage. Oh, God, we got Mirage. This is just either you're getting rolled. You're just getting rolled, or maybe you're rolling. You know, or even worst case scenario, it's 14-14 and it's not looking good, you know. This is kind of a brain rot map. I feel like you play it with your eyes closed because it's like your 17th Mirage game today. And you know what, dude? I still love it. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't hate a Mirage game. I don't hate a Mirage game when the little beep beep beep. We're going to Mirage. Okay, I don't mind Mirage. I know Mirage. You want to go to Mirage because you understand Mirage. It's only played a certain way, and that's always how it's going to get played. And that's fine. And that's perfectly fine. It's the base. I feel like CSGO Dust 2 is the base. CS2 Mirage is the base. Maybe that could be said. I don't know. Dude, it's Mirage. We can't, it's Mirage. This is the map. This is everyone's map, bro. All the old heads. They play Mirage. You know what they say. Okay, if the map doesn't have dust on it, you know, whatever. Mirage got a lot of dust on it. It's got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, too, right on top of that. So what does that make? Nuke. Okay, Nuke. Boom. All right, listen. Franz J, bro. I'm not going to say he put this on the map, but I think what he did was he was maybe a revolutionary. Maybe the Fidel Castro of Nuke. Maybe the Joan of Arc of Nuke, maybe? Can we even say that? This is I feel like Nuke has been always kind of an offshoot map. And then recently, CS2 comes out and we realize that, okay, hold on, it's what you do is you just run around as fast as you can, and that's how you play it. You just rush everything, you just run around, doesn't matter. You just fly around, run around, fly around, B-hop outside, fucking edge bug, doesn't matter, that's all you do. Fly around the map, dude. Triple B-hop, set up a fucking quintuple B-hop, you fly around, basically all around the whole entire map, and you get a dope kill with the Mag 7, and then you put it in the montage. You get the scout. This is where you jump scout. This is a jump scout map, if that makes sense. This is a jump scout map in the Premier Match pool. And for those reasons... Uh-oh. Ooh, I might get yelled at. Let's put it over here. But that's a great map. When I get in a Nuke game, I know that there's listen, if worst case we're getting rolled, I'm getting a clip. I'm getting a clip out of it. We might even have to roll a couple clips here. We can roll a couple clips and see what I'm talking about. Dude, Office, oh god. This is scary, bro. This is scary. This is scary for NA people, man. And NA people can relate. This is a scary map. As much as it's scary though, maybe it's one of the only hostage maps you would remember. Agency, great shout. But if you were a hostage map guy, this is the map. You're mostly getting Office. And dude, Office, I don't know, man. CSGO, I'm thinking about CSGO. I'm tuned in. Rolling back the memories. There I am with my buddies. Okay, I feel like that's a map. This is one of those maps. Your teams, the T side, are they're like this. They're like this. Okay, T side is so locked. T side is a brotherhood. Yo, you're terrorists. Okay, I don't know what you guys are doing. Anarchists, they call them. Sticking it to the man. Okay, you guys are brothers. You guys you're in there, taking hostages. Okay, and there's something surreal about being on T side Office, and they're coming from all angles. There's going to be a gunfight. There's going to be blood. You hold your fucking turf in Office. Some about that. speaks to the man within me. I know it's a fight. I know, you know, the testosterone's fucking going when you're on T side, and on CT side even more. We gotta save these fucking people. We gotta save these innocents. Okay, we're heroes. Okay, we're the SAS. We're whatever. We're the FBI. We're here to fucking save lives. Okay, on office. So we're gonna break in. We're gonna crack in with my hostage fucking pickup kit, my fucking 1-2 buckle my shoe kit, and I'm gonna sling one of those fuckers over my shoulder and just beeline it with my fucking M4 out, because it's the same, doesn't change. Bap, 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 bap. I'm head on a swivel. I'm trying to get out there as fast as possible. Cross that line. Bob's your uncle. There's schizos. Okay, sure. There's schizos. That's fun too. You talk to a schizo, maybe they'll tell you something you never even thought of. Open your eyes a little bit. Open your mind. I gotta put that. Oh God, my AT's getting really big. I don't care, dude. CS has good maps. There's not a lot of shitters. Okay, there's not a lot of shitters. CS is a good game. Overpass. Boom. Welcome to Germany, bro. Okay. Germans know, bro. We're serious about Overpass. We're fucking serious about Overpass. This is a serious map. Okay. This is a serious map. You get serious on Overpass. You just play a good game of Counter-Strike on this map. Maybe I don't have enough hate for this game. Maybe that's why this tier list is gonna be so top heavy, like a fucking upside down triangle. Because maybe I love this game, you know. What I'm trying to think about something shitty to say about Overpass. Okay, water makes me lag. Okay, what else? I'm a chud and I fucking can't lock in when they go connector. Okay, that's me though. That's just me. I like when they go B. I don't know. I like to go B on this map. I like to go A. Dude, this is gonna be a chopped ass list. I don't care. Shoots. Okay, we got another gun game map. I don't know. What do you want to say about shoots? I liked it more when it wasn't ancient themed. I liked it more when it was like, okay, we're homeless and we're just shooting this bitch up. I thought that was kind of tough. I thought that was dope. I don't know. Train. Boom. Okay. Train. Oh God. Train is like it's like your high school girlfriend. You know, your high school girlfriend, and then you're scrolling on Facebook one day, and boom, you see your high school girlfriend. And you're like, whoa, what the It's different. You know, it's different. Okay, they got a kid or two on the way. It's different, but do I hate it? But I slide back around? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm standoffish. But maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going to slide in with a little Facebook poke. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a little Facebook dating thing, a little thumbs up, blue thumbs up. You know, hello. I remember you. Train was my absolute hands down favorite map in CSGO. I think it was really shitty to play because it's just op crutch city. Dude, that map, Train taught me how to op, man. Train taught me how to look down my sight and hold down a sight, you know? Now it's very different. It plays very different. It plays more like a CS map, more like a CS2 map. You gotta know smokes. Executes are serious. Now, something about entering B, not having to look all the way down that fucking, not having to have that headshot angle pre-fire. That is just, you know, pixel perfect. Not having that is not. I don't hate that. I like that there's a big wall there. You know, Z's a little bit more different. There's a little more verticality, or not verticality. There's more geometry that I'm not used to, maybe. But you can compensate. At least you can swing out, hide behind that door. You know, wiggle it, jiggle it, and I don't know. You know what, dude? Let's think about Train for a second. Let's think about what Train has done for CS, and I think it's a lot. I remember Foon. Okay, raise your hand if you remember Foon. Okay, I remember him. He was too fast for Z Block, you know. And I watch that video every year. Where is he B hopping right through? Through our Ivy, through our connector, like a speed demon. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it. All right, Vertigo. Boom. Hey man, listen. Me and Oni Pixel. Okay. We got a lot in common. Both ruggedly, gorgeously handsome, in our physical prime. Absolutely fucking, I don't know, dialed in. We can say locked in, dialed in. He's got passion, dude. I got passion too, you know what I mean? And I got passion for Vertigo. I love Vertigo. I absolutely fucking love it. I love all the fucking weird bullshit to Vertigo. I love old Vertigo, where it's just weird and there's just like fucking scaffolding lying around and it's just like a fucking free-for-all and there's like a door, you have like a wooden door you have to go through and there's just like nonsense. I love that shit. Okay, I fucking love that. That's right. That's where I'm silver. I'm running around with a P90. Okay, and things are just happening for me. They're going good for me. And if I'm on CT, I'm buying a Mag 7. I'm buying a Mag 7 and I'm making things work. And I liked having it in Premiere. You know, I was excited to get a Vertigo game. I think Vertigo is so fun because it needs you to be a better CS player. You need to start locking into headshot angles. You need to start locking into one taps, bro. This is the map for it. You're trying to entry B, you got to be fucking locked in with that AK, bro. You trying to walk up those steps? Okay, well you got 3 little angles you got to know right off the bat. You got to shoot through it. You got to know this. Okay? And if you're holding B, you're tight. You got to be tight. There's a chance you just get dinked right in the freaking brainium and it's game over. And there's also a chance you get a 3K on stairs, toss a nade, 4, and then a molly, and then, Bob's your uncle. Another round, secured, and a big check mark, right? Or you're on A. The A players can all relate to this. Hearing that little pitter patter on the wood steps, on the wood ramp of A, and you're just like, okay, and you're trying to hold that shit down. They're coming from construction. They're coming from main. They're coming up the ramp, dude. They're sliding up that ramp, no problem. They're jiggling it. They're doing whatever. Someone's coming around the fucking the crane concrete. Okay, it's trouble. You're sandbags though. You're sandbags. You're sandbags. Time for the nastiest little ace of your lifetime. Time for the nastiest 5K, 8K spray down because you got an 8K because you killed them last time same way. And it's just, ooh, what a feeling. Or they molly you and it's game over. But still, the passion is there, so that's gonna have to go all the way up here. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The community maps, these new ones, dude. Maybe I'm a piece of shit. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to speak on them. Aztec. I don't know, bro. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's gonna have to be it. Let's check out what the people are saying. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that hurts me. Okay. See what I mean? Cash Cobble. You're going to see... Whoa. Cobble and B? Oof. Cobble and... Vertigo. Whoa. Vertigo and trash? Are you kidding me? Correct order? Dude. Be careful now. Tread lightly.